starts now.
Welcome to Newswatch 12 at 10. I'm Justin Betty. Tonight we got an update from the Oneida County Sheriff's Office on their search for the person they believe killed Hannah Miller. Christopher Anderson is accused of shooting and killing Miller back on June 30th outside Rhinelander in the town of Pelican. Anderson is believed to have fled the area afterwards, now likely, they say, in Minnesota, and he's been missing for over a month now.
We do believe he's not in our jurisdiction at this point. We're working with the Federal Bureau of Investigations, we're working with the U.S. Marshal Service, and some other local law enforcement in other areas of the country.
It's Captain Terry Hook. She says small clues could be the key to bringing Anderson in. He lived in Rhinelander for about a year. He may have shared personal details, things like families' locations, possible places of interest that could help them find him now.
Places he may have gone, things he may have said about places he may have wanted to go. We would ask anybody that has information like that to provide it to us. And
there is a reward for any information leading to Anderson's arrest. The Amber Alert you probably saw on your smartphones or TVs today is now canceled. Wisconsin Rapids police say 28-year-old Haley Pilot of Wisconsin Rapids was with her 2-year-old son Dorian Geeson when she fled during a welfare check. Authorities announced tonight they have found Geeson, the kid, though they have not provided any other information. We'll keep you posted as we learn more. A Marinette County woman is dead after a 3-car crash on Highway 8 yesterday. Marinette County Sheriff's Office says it happened in the town of Dunbar near Youngs Lake Road shortly before noon. They say the driver of one of those 3 vehicles failed to slow down enough in a construction zone, hit another car, which then ran into a trailer. The Sheriff's Office says 59-year-old Jamie Marie of Amberg died earlier this morning from injuries sustained in that crash. It remains under investigation. Outside, Jeff, we had some rain this evening.
Yeah, some rain-cooled air out there now. One band came through earlier. The next band is just to the west of us right now, but it's trying really hard, but it's likely going to fall apart before it gets here, with just a couple of sprinkles across the area tonight as this thing is falling apart as we speak. But looking over to the west of us now, there is some thunder in that currently, but again, drifting south and eastwardly, kind of away from our viewing area, and it's also falling apart as it does so. But look at the rain-cooled highs today, back in the 80s, 83 in Green Bay. Meanwhile, with the clouds held tough today across central Wisconsin, highs back in the low to mid 70s. Tomorrow, though, we're going for 80 again with some afternoon showers and storms. Looking outside now, though, it's a low to mid 60s currently, so it's comfortable outside with a nice westward breeze out there, too, tonight. Our forecast then tonight, though, is still a couple sprinkles to get through this evening with low temperatures down near 61. Your full forecast is coming up, Justin.
Thanks, Jeff. Wisconsin is now back up to averaging exactly 1,000 new COVID-19 cases per day over the last week. Today, the State Department of Health Services reports just over 1,500 new cases. That's the most since late January. Remember, we had been averaging less than 70 per day as recently as 1 month ago. However, death numbers have not risen as sharply. DHS reports 3 new deaths today. We're averaging only still about 1 per day over the last week. In our 12-county north central Wisconsin region, DHS reports COVID-related hospitalization numbers have roughly doubled over the last 2 weeks. So risen, though not to the same degree cases have. That is roughly also the case statewide. Across the country, the pace of COVID-19 vaccinations has picked back up a little over the last month, and that is also the case here in Wisconsin. We hit a low of about 38,000 doses given out in the 1 week that started July 4th. We recorded up to 45,000 just last week. Moderna says its COVID-19 vaccine remains highly effective, 93% compared to people with no vaccine at least 6 months after the second dose. However, the company says a booster will likely be necessary before winter. Adding a phase 2 study showed the booster shot produced a robust antibody response against numerous variants, including the Delta variant of the virus. They say the company also expects to complete their submission process for full FDA approval later this month. With school now back in session in some parts of the country, classrooms are becoming the new battleground in the fight against COVID-19. Now, kids are still far less likely to suffer serious cases of COVID-19 compared to adults. But childhood infection and even hospitalization rates are rising. Alice Barr has the latest from Washington.
School is back in session in Atlanta today and in a growing number of districts across the country, just as COVID cases and hospitalizations among children are on the rise.
I would have kept him home if I could have, but given what we do for professions, we can't.
In Atlanta proper, masks are required, optional in some suburban districts. Schools in Florida reopen next week, and several districts are rebelling against the Republican governor's ban on mask mandates. Florida is seeing record hospitalizations, one of several southern states with low vaccination rates and surging cases.
In fact, over the past 7 days, Florida and Texas have accounted for about 1/3 of new cases.
In hard-hit Louisiana, 1 in 5 new COVID cases is among children. Arkansas experiencing a 690% increase in cases in children 12 and under.
With this new Delta variant, we can see very clearly that children can be severely infected.
The Biden administration announcing new steps to encourage kids 12 and up to get vaccinated through their pediatricians, back-to-school sports physicals, and pop-up clinics. And U.S. Education Secretary Miguel Cardona is reaching out to governors who ban mask mandates.
Don't be the reason why schools are interrupted. Our kids have suffered enough. Let's do what we know works.
As the nation suffers a fourth wave of COVID, a race to vaccinate and protect children. In Washington, Alice Barr, NBC News.
Many business owners continue to say they're having a hard time finding workers these days, but those who are working, especially in skilled blue-collar jobs, are having a lot of success. Timothy Stanfield of Natural Beauty Landscaping in Rhinelander says he tries to maintain an enjoyable work environment.
Guys are able to express their talents and their gifts, you know, in a setting like this. They can decide to put a plant this way or that way, just little things that they can. I tell them to have the mindset of this is your property, you know, look around and see what needs to be done and just do it.
Stanfield says working outside on yards is better than many other ways of making a living.
Unless somebody really likes to do just, one thing over and over, factory work, everybody's got gifts and talents, and some people got a gift for that. A lot of the men I find have a gift for this. They would rather be outdoors and fresh air and working a normal shift and getting paid pretty well, you know, and making people smile.
Landscape businesses in the Northwoods all say they are not really true competitors because there is such high demand right now. There's plenty of work to go around. On Wall Street, the Dow rose about 272 points today to close back above 35,000. Tomorrow's monthly jobs report could make a big impact on stocks either way to end the week. Most of you probably remember the night or two of severe storms we had last week. We'll take a look at the cleanup, which is still going on following those storms. But first, Jeff's in with your full forecast. You're watching Newswatch 12, proud to serve Tipler and folks all across the Northwoods of Wisconsin.
This portion of Newswatch 12 is brought to you by Builders Service Incorporated, Elko.
At Save More Marketplace, our expansive produce section features a large organic selection of the freshest fruits and vegetables. Get ready to fire up your grill with the finest cuts of Black Angus beef, USDA Prime, Wagyu ribeye, over 15 varieties of brats made in-house, and so much more. Our Scratch Bakery has fresh breads and custom cakes and design specialties for any occasion. Our deli has a great selection of meats, cheeses, and quick and easy meals. And with Save More on the go, we bring the freshness to you.
At U.S. Cellular, we know the local landscape, so we can help everyone stay connected for less.
Right now, get up to $1,200 off any 5G phone. The choice is yours.
Whether it's adapting the network for a strong signal where you work or optimizing your coverage where you play, we're always hard at work to make sure our state-of-the-art 5G network works for you.
Up to $1,200 off any 5G phone with no trade-in or hidden fees.
U.S. Cellular, America's locally grown wireless.
Lake of the Torches Resort Casino. You can count on us for all the hottest slots inside. Sun-dappled water outside. Enjoyment comes naturally here with abundant home-style foods, the most exciting promotions, and the new Lake Club that rewards you for playing. At Lake of the Torches Resort Casino, expect the best of everything every time you visit. Winning's more fun at the lake.
Have all the summer projects got you feeling like you are juggling more than you want? Maher Water Corporation can help you take one ball out of the mix. Just like taking a break to watch our athletes compete in Japan, This summer, you can take a break and let us treat your water. So while you are rooting on the U.S., enjoy your American-made water. And to all the athletes representing our country, bring home the gold.
Hey, kiddo.
Hey.
This is Sketchy Kyle from across the street.
How are you?
And these other two were just sitting outside and they figured I'd let them in.
Well, what is the code here, sir?
Oh, you'll figure that one out.
Any wireless stuff upstairs,
I mean, Wi-Fi everywhere.
What's the name of your first pet?
You got a really nice house.
At Spectrum, we think if they shouldn't be in your house, they shouldn't be on your Wi-Fi.
This is fun.
What?
So Spectrum Advanced in-home Wi-Fi lets you decide who connects and who doesn't, so your network's always secure.
This portion of News Watch 12 is brought to you by Furniture and Appliance Mart.
There you are. The radar is getting a workout today. One band of rain came through earlier. The next band is just to our west right now, but it is dying out as it moves this direction. But still, you could hear a rumble of thunder tonight, but most likely nothing severe and nothing heavy tonight. But tomorrow, we'll have to keep an eye on that for you. Across the area now, though, just nothing going on here. Those band of showers is just now entering the picture. But again, it's falling apart as it does so. There will not be any big rains across the area tonight. Our problem is this. A cold front right across parts of western Wisconsin right now is slowing down and stalling as it enters central Wisconsin tonight. That's a problem because along it for a couple of days now is going to be low pressure systems riding along that low, and it's going to bring us a couple chances for rain tonight and then again tomorrow night and more likely Sunday night into Monday too. And that rain could begin to pile up on us by Monday or Tuesday with a couple of inches on the way. But for now, here's that front just to the west of us currently, triggering a couple of showers and storms there. The air mass over here, though, is much more stable. So as those things move this way tonight, they are falling apart. Okay, but there's not going to stay that way all weekend. So tomorrow, we'll probably get a few storms through the afternoon. The severe weather threat is really, really low tonight. It's also very, very low tomorrow. So here's today, here's tomorrow. And again, it shifts kind of south of us tomorrow, level 1 out of 5 across parts of central Wisconsin and southern Wisconsin tomorrow. But then here we are looking at Saturday. So here's Saturday, and then we're all kind of in it on Saturday. Well, low pressure approaching from the west of us on Saturday will kick up the air enough to give us a chance for some showers and storms. And those storms could get a bit squirrely, probably later on Saturday into early parts of Sunday morning. So kind of a nocturnal event on the way Saturday. Most of Saturday is going to be dry, by the way, with temperatures back up in the 80s. Out there right now, though, we're talking about some hazy skies, some showers out there as well, with temperatures near 63 rain-cool degrees today with a southwest breeze around 10. Over in Wausau, 68 for you, a south breeze at 10 as well. And the pressure is now steady at 29.96. Around the horn, everyone's hanging out in the low to mid-60s. Very comfortable with that west breeze out there tonight. We'll have lows about where they are right now with all the clouds around and moisture in the air currently. But going ahead, tomorrow up near 80 once again, 78 for us on Saturday, 77 Sunday, then right back up into the low to mid-80s Monday, Tuesday, into Wednesday of next week. Our forecast, though, for tonight, though, is still a couple showers, maybe a thunder shower to get through tonight. Nothing strong, nothing severe. Look for low temperatures down near 61. For tomorrow, all right, it's Friday. Scattered showers through the afternoon, looks like now. Kind of like today, with high temperatures up near 80 and a southwest breeze that could gust tomorrow near 25 through the afternoon. And then looking ahead, your 7-day forecast by Northwoods Furniture and Mattress shows kind of a wet stretch of weather ahead because of that stalled front across the area. A couple of rain chances on Saturday, more likely Saturday night and early parts of Sunday morning. That rain could be heavy Sunday morning and then lingering showers into Monday with temperatures hanging out in the 80s through much of next week. Justin?
All right, thanks, Jeff. Tonight in Tomahawk and many places across the Northwoods and north central Wisconsin, some people are still fixing the damage caused to their property by last week's storms. Newswatch 12's Georgina Fernandez gives us a closer look.
A caved-in garage roof, wood and debris everywhere.
This tree had tipped over and was leaning against the chimney and lifted up the deck with the roots and everything.
That's just some of the damages Tomahawk's Gary Spudlock returned home to find last week.
Probably speaks for itself, I would assume.
After 7 years of living in the Northwoods, he says this storm was one of the worst he's experienced.
I had one contractor say about $100,000 in damage. You know, with all the structures, the sauna's bad, and, you know, there's a couple trees on the house.
His neighborhood is just one of the projects that Ted Foley's of Foley's Tree Service has been tackling this week. Removing trees, cutting trunks, and clearing properties.
Not as bad as the Elko storm that came through 2 years ago that kind of hit Elko and Pearson, but it's bad. And, you know, it hit on Monday night was the first one, and that was widespread from Land O'Lakes down to, well, pretty much the Tomahawk was that one.
Now, Foley tells me this area in Tomahawk was one of the more harder hit areas. As you can see right behind me, those are cabins still with trees on them from last week's storm. Damages, they say, that could take till next winter to clean up.
It's a busy season. We were very backed up for a couple months even before this. Now we're backed up even further.
Right now, they're focused on prioritizing high-risk scenarios, making sure to remove any trees that are still in structures or could potentially fall.
Well, they may be in the next 20-mile-an-hour wind. They could fall. They could be hung up in other trees. So if they get some good wind or enough weight and it finally busts off that other tree, they could be coming down as well.
In Tomahawk, Georgina Fernandez, News Watch 12.
Tonight was the first NFL preseason game of the year. We'll have highlights from tonight's Hall of Fame game. Plus, we'll check in on Packers camp. Sports is next here on News Watch 12 at 10.
Think premium can't be capable? Think again. Introducing the first ever AT4 lineup. Premium and capable. That's professional grade from GMC. Get $2,500 purchase cash on 2021 Sierra Light Duty Crew Cab models. Plus, current eligible GMC owners get an additional $250 purchase allowance.
Check out our 13,000 square foot newly renovated space in Eagle River. We focus only on welding so you can spend more time making sparks fly in our 36 welding booths. Finish the welding program in just 4 to 6 months. Our school is set up like a workplace so you'll be ready to get working right away. 99% of students find employment before or right after graduation. At AWI, we go beyond basic code standards and aim for perfection. As we work hard, we definitely have fun along the way.
If you can afford to launch yourself into space, you can pay your fair share in taxes. But billionaires and big corporations have avoided paying taxes for years. President Joe Biden's plan makes the rich pay their fair share so we can cut taxes for families with children and create millions of good jobs. Tell Senator Ron Johnson to stop putting billionaires ahead of the middle class. If you can afford to joyride in space, you can pay your fair share.
At U.S. Cellular, we know the local landscape, so we can help everyone stay connected for less.
Right now, get up to $1,200 off any 5G phone. The choice is yours.
Whether it's adapting the network for a strong signal where you work or optimizing your coverage where you play, we're always hard at work to make sure our state-of-the-art 5G network works for you.
Up to $1,200 off any 5G phone with no trade-in or hidden fees.
U.S. Cellular, America's locally grown wireless.
Introducing the biggest dreamers of the summer. The fastest, the strongest, the greatest.
The greatest of all time.
All coming together to give you the greatest show you've ever seen. The Tokyo Olympics on NBC.
The Tokyo Olympics, brought to you on NBC 12 by Toyota. Let's go places.
Coming up on your Friday, we'll meet our new furry friend of the week from Catkins Animal Rescue.
All right, we're going to be watching for on and off chances of showers and thunderstorms for the next several days. Some days better than others. We'll have more coming up as you tune in for your Friday.
Sports Watch 12 with Nate Myhawk starts now.
A new season of high school sports sits right around the corner. We'll see new players, new teams, and even new coaches. Rhinelander Volleyball is one of those teams that's getting ready for a new season, and they're doing so under the direction of a new head coach, Dan Wolter. The Hodags finished their shortened season in 2020 at the bottom of the conference standings, but now they'll have a familiar face on the sidelines. Wolter spent some time as an assistant in the Rhinelander program, and he's hoping that having some stability can make up for lost time.
Not having very many games last year. I think we had just our conference schedule, which was 7 games, and then playoffs. Really set back some of the girls as far as development. Hopefully we can make it up this year and get stuff rolling once practice starts.
Making up for lost time is tough, but thankfully the team was able to get together and prepare for a full season.
The club came to us to put this together so we could get them some ball touches before season started. Getting hired so late into the year, we weren't able to get our contact days in, but hopefully this will help with getting things going on the 16th.
And as Coach just said, practices will officially begin on August 16th, and then games will start just a week later. A lot of people love to enjoy a day off on the golf course, but no matter how long you've been golfing, I'm sure Caden Nam has you beat. The Minocqua native won the Wisconsin Junior Boys Championship on Wednesday, and he did so by 5 strokes. Caden is also coming off of a 6th place finish at state in June and a 1st place finish at the Great Northern Conference meet. Pretty busy summer for Caden, and hopefully he's got some room on the mantle for that brand new trophy. Aaron Rodgers will lead the Packers on the field, at least for this season, but moving forward, Jordan Love will take over the reins, and while his selection remains pretty controversial among Packer fans, we have yet to see him in a game situation at the pro level. However, that will end next Saturday. Love and the Packers will open up the preseason against Houston on August 14th, and that'll give fans their first look at number 10 under center. And for Love, the moment is a long time coming.
The last time I played a game was the Senior Bowl coming out of college, so it's a little over a year and a half ago, I think. But yeah, I'm super excited. You know, this is the moment I've been, preparing for, even since last year not having preseason. It's almost like I've been training a year just for this first preseason game.
Luckily, if you're itching to see the team in person, they'll be hosting their family night scrimmage this Saturday at Lambeau Field. And we were actually back to football tonight, the Hall of Fame game in Canton, Ohio. Cowboys taking on the Steelers, and sure, the game doesn't count in the standings, and it's a lot of backups and guys just trying to make the final roster, but it's nice to have the NFL back, and Justin, I'm sure it's nice to see your Steelers on the field once again.
Not bad for a kid from Pennsylvania. Thank you, Nate. Kids in Wausau got to have a little fun, get a little messy today. We'll show you how they also got to learn a little about science after the break.
This portion of News Watch 12 is brought to you by Northwoods Furniture, Eagle River.
It's Slumberland's anniversary sale, but you get the gifts. Get a complimentary 4-night hotel stay at over 400 great hotels. Plus an extra 20% off when you spend $3,000 or more. You get more nights and more savings the more you spend. Get a 2-night hotel stay plus an extra 10% off when you spend just $1,000. So go ahead, get that new furniture and the trip.
Well, hello, Slumberland.
Buy more, save more, and get the trip. Now at Slumberland.
Your eyes are everything. They're how you see the world and connect with others. At Shopko Optical, your eyes are everything to us too, which is why we offer everything to help you see better and look better. A huge selection of designer frames, convenient locations, and experienced optometrists. We're Shopko Optical. You'll see. Right now, get 50% off lenses with the purchase of any frames.
Lance Truck, we got the trucks at Lance Truck.
Nobody has more used trucks all on one lot, all priced to move. So when you're ready to buy your next truck, know that all Lens trucks are fully inspected, certified clean, and can be bought hassle-free online. Go now to lenstruck.com. You'll find over 800 used trucks, all priced to move.
We got the trucks at Lance Truck.
There's a safe way to protect kids 12 and up from COVID-19.
So why did we get her a COVID-19 vaccine?
So I could see my friends again.
for our family trip.
To keep them safe.
Help your kids be kids again, safely. Visit vaccines.gov to find a COVID-19 vaccine near you or call 211 to learn more.
If you lose direction, you can grab my hand. I'll be the one behind you to say no. One man band. Just follow your dreams and keep your promises.
We're all different, but we all want great health insurance. See why we're rated #1 in service, coverage, and affordability in central Wisconsin.
After closing for the first time in 75 years last year, the Wisconsin State Fair is now back with a few extra precautions. Cashless admission in shorter hours will be the biggest changes. Organizers say they've also brought in some extra staff to clean after hours. That fair started today. It runs through Sunday, August 15th. After taking a year off last year, one local organizations brought back some summertime activities designed to get kids interested in science and also get them a little messy. Newswatch 12's Andrew Kiekefer went to Wausau to learn more about this program and Oobleck.
Brockmeyer Park in Wausau offers an all-inclusive playground for children to come and enjoy. But today, one local organization is offering an extra little something for the kids to come and play with today. It's called Oobleck.
Oobleck is just a simple substance made of cornstarch and water,
which the Greater Wausau Children's Museum offers as an outlet for children to engage in science.
It acts as a non-Newtonian fluid in the science world, which means it acts as a liquid and it actually acts as a solid if you apply more pressure to it. So it's a lot of fun for the kids to just squish around and play with.
Age groups from older babies to preteens have been fascinated by the messy substance.
Oh, we need some more.
Children's creativity is matched with themed Oobleck.
Under our tents, we have a variety of activities. There's a garden theme, and there is a baking theme, and then there's some farm scenes that we've actually mixed in cocoa powder in to make it look like mud. You'll hold it?
While some kids shape the gooey substance with their hands, others opt to run and jump through a trail of the messy Oobleck.
We have an area here in the large center that has a deeper level of Oobleck, and the kids can run through it and step in this one. So it's a lot of fun because as they jump on it, they can feel how solid it is, and if they just stay there, they kind of sink down into it. So they find that really exciting. I want to try running in it. You want to run in it? That's perfect. We put out a survey on our Facebook page, and it was overwhelming. Over 200 responses that said yes, they wanted to have activities and events. I love it. Yeah, the outside, it's just amazing. Yeah, get the kids outside, let them explore, let them play.
Reporting from Wausau, Andrew Kiekefer, Newswatch 12.
You don't have to postpone feeling your best. Now's the time to take excellent care of your health with Aspirus. We have all the right protective measures in place, so there's no need to delay important screenings and procedures. Can't leave home? Aspirus offers flexible care options from your phone, tablet, or computer. Visit aspirus.org to schedule today and learn more about the steps we're taking to protect your health. Because we love, we lead. Aspirus.
At Toyota's National Sales Event, we don't just help you get the perfect vehicle. We're here to open new doors that lead to your road to greatness. Your journey starts at Toyota's National Sales Event.
Right now, you can get 2.49% APR financing for 60 months, plus $750 TFS APR cash on a new 2021 Camry, RAV4, or Highlander. Toyota. Let's go places.
At US Cellular, we know the local landscape, so we can help everyone stay connected for less.
Right now, get up to $1,200 off any 5G phone. This is yours.
Whether it's adapting the network for a strong signal where you work or optimizing your coverage where you play, we're always hard at work to make sure our state-of-the-art 5G network works for you.
Up to $1,200 off any 5G phone with no trade-in or hidden fees.
US Cellular, America's locally grown wireless.
The new Valuist menu from Taco John's is just like every other value menu, except not at home.
Because for just $1, $2, or $3, you'll find the baconiest, guaciest, steakiest, most deliciousest value menu ever. Plus, now try our new $3 spicy steak and potato griller or our new $2 cold brew coffee in vanilla or mocha. The Valuest menu is the bestest value menu ever. The new Valuest menu, only at Taco John's. Bigger, bolder, better.
This is a little town called Basic. That's where the townspeople buy their basic cars. And that's a 2021 Nissan Sentra. It comes with standard Apple CarPlay and more standard horsepower and safety features than a Toyota Corolla. Looks like basic is never going to be the same. Oh, no. The 2021 Nissan Sentra. Anything but basic.
Get 0% financing for up to 72 months on 13 models. Or save up to $52.62 on select models.
Beautiful home in Mass City, Michigan with 263 acres being sold to the highest bidder regardless of price. Sunday, August 15th. Contact Brass and St. Louis Auctions for more details.
An Ohio grandmother-grandson duo has created what they believe to be the world's largest Oreo. Involves 65 pounds of butter, 56 pounds of sugar. Final product about 4 feet wide, weighs about 150 pounds. Now, Jeff, I know you have strong opinions on Oreos.
Yes.
How do you feel about this?
Double stuffed, already made, in the bag, ready to go.
Jeff does not like
for me.
Flavored Oreos.
I know this. We've had this discussion before. I love Oreos. That might be too much.
Just leave it alone, people. Just buy them out of the bag at Triggs and go. All right, check on your weather outside right now. Radar shows some storms to the west of us, dying out as they approach our area. We still could see a few sprinkles tonight. Temperatures are hanging out in the 60s. Not bad. It kind of feels like summer out there, but look what happens tomorrow. Thunderstorms back in the afternoon. That could linger into Saturday night and Sunday, too, with highs near 80.
All right, thank you, Jeff. Thank you, Nate. Thank you for joining us on Newswatch 12 after the Olympics. Have a great night.